Good morning, everybody. Trish Palmer here from Palmer & Palmer Specialty Hypnosis Training. So today I'm here to talk about that boring subject of business policies. And it's a grind. It really can be. I remember when I first started mine, I was like, really? We need all this stuff? And yes, we do. When I first started, I actually employed a mentor to help me out with a lot of this stuff. But when it came down to asking the questions, I was told that that was available only in the VIP section. And I thought, you know what, this sort of stuff should just really be given and shown to people, because at the end of the day, it's going to make our business stronger, it's going to make our industry better, and it's going to give you peace of mind as well towards what it is, what policies you have to follow, and what it is that your business is going to stick to that's basically in writing. You have to cross your T's and dot your I's when it comes to people, because we have this wonderful mechanism called our brain, which likes to delete and distort generalized information. So I'm going to take you through some of my business policies to help you out today so that you can get yours up and running. So business policies, here's a list of what I'm going to address today, and all of these are available to download in our mentoring, okay? So there's a cancellation appointment policy for appointments and programs. And the no harm contract, I'll go through that with you today. The CBT response, so that's cognitive behavioral therapies, and they're tasks that I set up for my clients in between sessions. Yes, you need a policy for that stuff, otherwise people are not going to do it. They're just going to go, oh really, I don't need to do this. And they do need to do it when it comes to your natural therapies business. I also have an expectations policy and a payments policy. So before I do that, I would like to introduce you to our mentoring program. Let me show you some awesome stuff. And you can get onto a free trial of the mentoring and have a look at it. So here it is. So this is our modern mentoring, and if you'd like a free trial, then by all means tap on the free trial, sign up. It's completely free. You can unsubscribe at any time, and you can check out some of the stuff that we've got on offer. So what happened was we got asked to do some mentoring for people, and we were like, really? You want us? And when we thought about it, my partner and I thought, yeah, you know, this is a great opportunity, because my partner works in technology. He builds his own computers and web pages and stuff like that. So in between him and I, we decided to band together to help natural healers to get their web pages up and going, to keep their training resources up and available, and to create a supportive community. So here it is. This is our modern mentoring learning library. You have everything that you need in here, plus more will be generated each month. We can show you how to make an automatic appointment scheduling system. And guess what? You can jump on that and you can get that in the free trial. So have a look at it. We will give you the business templates for inspiration. So you can jump onto all of our business templates, check them out, and then go, oh wow, I need that. I'm going to do that. We will teach you all sorts of different hypnosis tricks. We also do technology stuff. So Facebook ads that actually work. My Facebook ads are between 3 and 11 cents per click. And that is really, really cheap when it's turning over to bigger and better things. We also will be teaching you social media, how to get it up and running, how to do group sessions, how to actually get that group session up and running so you're not standing there going, oh, why isn't anyone turning up? Been there, done that, fixed it, nailing it. Okay? We will also teach you the anxiety and depression hypnosis protocol. Do you want to learn how to help people with anxiety and depression? Maybe irritable bowel syndrome. If you want to help people with sleep issues, guess what? You can have that one completely for free in the trial, okay? So jump on that. You can study that whole module completely free. Even if you're just starting out as a hypnotherapist, you can jump on that, get the whole lot, and get yourself up and practicing. We have some other wonderful things. So if you want some hypnosis scripts or some hypnosis techniques, jump on those. We also have the menopause alleviation hypnosis protocol. So if you want to help women, even some men who are going through menopause or andropause, you can get on that and study that as well. We teach you how to package and price your products, how to get your website up and running. Do it yourself. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars getting somebody else to do it. It's really, really easy. We also have other courses that we recommend, and we're also releasing future modules on how to get your sessions online, how to get your clients online and work not only locally, but globally as well. So if you'd like to jump on that, you can by all means do that. You can jump on the free trial just by clicking the little button here, sort of thing. And if you're really, really keen and you want to sign up and you really want to save some big bucks, sort of thing, right at this moment, you can actually start saving money on the modern mentoring. So as a Halloween special, we actually have a discount. So you can save $200 off the sign-up fee. You just simply use code SCARY200. SCARY200. It's available until the 31st of October. Now, that slide says it's available for 10 people. It's actually only available for 7 now because we've already had 3 people sign up in the last week. So if you would like that special, please tap on the link below, type in SCARY200 as your discount, and you'll get $200 off the sign-up price. But otherwise from that, let's keep on going. So, my cancellation policy. You must be stern yet kind. Sometimes life just happens for people, and sometimes, honestly, there's just certain people I don't want to work with. They started off absolutely great, and then they started cancelling, rescheduling, just being a real regular pain in the butt sort of thing. So I have a cancellation policy that you have to be stern about. And this is with my reminder text message on my policies on my Facebook page as well. So if anybody chucks a tanty or something like that, I direct them there. So I say in the text message, please understand Trish is very busy and her time is valuable. If you cannot make your appointment, she may have others that need it. Cancellations with less than 24 hours notice will still be charged the appointment fee. This policy is reinforced regardless of circumstances. You have to be stern but kind, you really do. When you're working in the natural therapies industry, people will cancel on you. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter how big of a therapist you are or how awesome of a person that you are or what great services that you are offering. People are still not going to show or they're going to cancel. It happens. You have to have a cancellation policy in place so that you can make sure you get paid. Because guess what? The bank doesn't care if your client cancelled. They're still going to want your mortgage, or if you're renting, your rent still needs to be paid. So you need to have a cancellation policy. I have a form that states the following when people actually want to cancel their service. I work in mental health and I do not wish for anybody to continue to self-harm. So I actually get people to fill out this form. So the form states they fill in their name, am wishing to cancel ongoing services and payment with Trish Palmer Therapies for reason being. And then I get them to write the reason. I understand that Trish Palmer may use this information to improve her service for the future. The cancellation may take Easy Debit up to 7 days to process, and any payments made in this time will not be refunded. I use a debit system called Easy Debit, and when it comes to me contacting them and cancelling the process, I do it immediately. But it still may take Easy Debit up to 7 days to process the payment and to cancel it. So this covers my butt just in case. Say, for example, they're coming on a Thursday, their payment comes out on a Friday. I've emailed Easy Debit on that Thursday, and then Easy Debit haven't gotten around to it. So this covers me as well. I also want to cover their mental status, where I say in the contract, I am sound of mind and will not endeavour any form of self-harm. Trish Palmer Therapies had no influence about my decision and encouraged me to continue the service and will not be laid accountable for any future decisions or actions. Defamation of service given by Trish Palmer will result in legal action. All records will be kept private and confidential. Then I get my client to sign that. I print their name, my date on it, sort of thing. I also sign it and give them a copy, and then I put their Easy Debit details on it and file it away. Because at the end of the day, you have to protect your butt. When it comes to natural services, we get a really harsh rap with people. They're like, I took those pills and they didn't work. But they weren't cleaning up their diet at the same time, or they weren't going to sleep at the right times. So people are still full of excuses, and you need to cover yourself. So by all means, have a cancellation policy. When I do my cancellation policy as well, if they cannot cancel over the phone. Simple as that. That's stated in one of my other policies, and that they must come in and see me. So that way I know that they're not going to hurt themselves and they're going to be sound of mind as well. And I've only had 2 people have to do this in my time. And when they've come in, they've brought in their partners. I've explained to their partners what's going on and that I'm not recommending that they cancel their hypnosis service with me. And their partners will shake their head and go, well, yeah, I completely understand, but they're like this. So I've only had to do this a couple of times in my whole 6 years of me running my business, but it's still there. It needs to be done. The no harm contract. Now, this one is big. Sometimes I actually give this one to people in the free consult. So, because I do get suicidal clients and things like that. So, in the no harm contract, I fill in their name, agree that I will not harm myself in any way or make any attempts at ending my life. This agreement will begin from today at insert time and continue until blah blah, and I always fill that out until the end of my program with them. I also give them on the end of that contract a way of contacting others if they're feeling suicidal, down and out, depressed, anxious, or anything like that. So I give them the phone numbers for that within Australia. So if you're not in Australia, then by all means look up your local places and ensure that they know how to contact those places. The CBT response. I ask clients to do CBTs between sessions. I tell my client, without the CBT, I cannot conduct next week's session to the greatest of value. If you do not bring it in with you, the session will take 30 minutes longer and you will be charged X dollars. I'll remind you in the text message the day before to bring it with you. Now, this is all in the initial sign-up contract, and I pointed out to them, and trust me, at the end of the day, it's amazing the amount of people that haven't done the CBT, but they're filling it out in their car outside my private practice sort of thing, and it's because they don't want to pay the dollars and they know I'm going to hold that up. Expectations. I set up expectations for my client. In the free consult, I ask, what do you expect from me and what do you expect from the hypnosis? You need to do the same thing as well. What does your client expect from you as their natural healer, and what do they expect from your service? This way you can reframe and you can understand what it is that they're thinking. I've had heaps of people in my room, they're like, oh, I expect you to cure me. What? You're kidding me, right? There's only one person that can help you. I'm just here to guide you. So you need to know what the expectations are. In my welcoming pack, I have, perhaps this is your first experience with hypnotherapy and you're curious about what it will be like. Or maybe you've had sessions with other practitioners and wonder how this will be different. Either way, I'd like to give you an idea of what you can expect. And then I give a whole expectation spiel. It goes for about an A4 page, and I tell them, they will not be asleep and all this sort of stuff, and they'll be completely relaxed, etc., etc. So you need to set up expectations. The payment policy. I have the payment policy and I'm really, really strict with it. Even when I get those people like, no, I can pay you in cash. No. End of the story, because at the end of the day, if I start doing it for one, I do it for the other, then I can get confused and I think, oh my gosh, really? What is it you're paying this week? So I just don't do it. I have a payment policy. I have my set ways, and there's a reason that the system works, and it's because I stick to it. So in the payment policy, a 10% non-refundable deposit is required, then easy weekly, fortnightly payments. Session can be done on a weekly or fortnightly basis. There are exceptions to that rule, and all direct debit payments are done through our debiting system, Easy Debit. You are free to cancel at any time. It takes 7 days for Easy Debit to process cancelled payments, and payments that arise in this time will still be processed and no refunds made. All payments are non-refundable for any reason. No shows and less than 24 hours notice cancelled for an appointment will be charged full amount for the session. If a client breaches the commitment agreement, no money will be refunded. If you would like to cancel your payment plan, please contact Trish and she can have the forms ready for you to come in and sign. It must be in person. I don't take cancellations over the phone when it comes to them cancelling their service, because I want them to come into my room and I want to make sure that they are okay. So if you have any questions, please chat to me below. If you'd like to sign up for the free trial of the Modern Mentoring, just click on the link below. If you really like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then please click the subscribe and the bell so that you can get more notifications of when we're going up with a new video. So if there's anything you'd like me to do a video on, please just chat to me below. I love actually chatting to people and ensuring that they're getting the information that they require. And next week, I will be doing episode 22 on how to stay motivated, because it's easy to lose motivation in your business and it's easy to think, stuff this, I'm going to go get a job. Honestly, there's a better way of doing it, and I'm going to teach you how to stay motivated. Otherwise than that, have an awesome day, everybody. Bye-bye. Mwah.